Orange smoke. What?
I can't believe you did that. Alright, and I do have to fix our cameras, but I can do that while we're doing this.
Solving.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. I'm, what is Wildewitch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. And today, we're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline set in our very own Velinara campaign setting. It is a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord to find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, yes, Max, I can hear you.
Max.
Speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master and Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects, except for those that are provided by Max. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, we get to meet our courageous and daring heroes as they move their way through the underground caves that seem to be filled with ghosts that linger in the earth. And we'll begin with an introduction for Frisa.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I play Flista. She's an Eladrin blood hunter who embodies a cold complexion and icy resilience, with magic powers from her mysterious, fathomless patron.
I can't wait for that to be not so mysterious. All right, next up for our introductions, why don't we learn about Tala?
Do you want us to introduce her?
Yeah, if someone wants to introduce Tala, that's totally fine.
Sure. Tala is a total. Oh wait, I'm gonna get her class mixed up. I just know it was Tala. A cleric. Um, she grew up as a hermit in the woods, and she's having fun learning about people and cultures, and meeting Diamond, and that was a fun experience. Um, yes, she's having fun walking around the world with her friends, and she's worried about them often.
All right. Heck yeah. Moving next words, let's learn about Andy.
Hi, I'm Lexi, and I play Andy Quickfoot. Uh, Andy Quickfoot is a Lightfoot halfling bar whiz who loves food. She wears a red vest from her home, and she loves to play her family drum and flute, along with her violin, which is no longer new. Her familiar's name is Perry, and he's currently in weasel form, and she's terrified of large trees, i.e., the one that we're walking towards now. Um, and she's worried about her family and brother and, yes, family trauma of the past that she doesn't know anything about.
All right. And then last but not least, why don't we learn about Ray?
Hi, I'm Anna. I play Ray, a tiefling wizard who escaped the prison island, travels with the group, and really wants to see a sacrificial tree. Sewage brain getting to me.
All right. Well, let us then. Oh, I forgot I needed to do this real quick. There we go. All right. We can dive into our session. And we pick up where you all are in the tunnels, the caves that are outside of Andy's home. They are a suitable, it seems, sanctuary from the storm that rages above. The flooding of the river that you are soon to be walking beneath rather than walking over. And you all had found a area to finish out your restings. And I believe that we had done 2 long rests. Or not 2 long rests, 2 of our watches of our long rest. I believe we were picking up with Frista and Terraminders. So I believe we had Lorcan and Tala that we finished out on. So, Frista, let us start with a perception check.
Cool.
Alright, and I need my dice roller up. That would be smart. Okay. You are able to hear the little drips of water from either stream rivulets or areas of rain that echo in the cave. If you close your eyes and listen hard enough, you're sure that you can hear that melancholy tune. But it seems, so far, no threats, Krista, but I will keep your 18 in mind.
Great.
What are you doing on your rest?
I'd like to talk to Taramanda about a thing. Hello.
Oh, yeah, we can talk.
So, I need some advice because I might be the worst person alive.
I don't think you're the worst person alive.
Yeah, well, let me tell you about this. You know how Lorcan has been just so tired and sad the whole time we've been traveling?
Yeah, he's not been sleeping very well.
I know, and it's my fault. So I'm an idiot.
Well, what did you do?
Okay, so it all started when I was explaining about how the phone knocks are annoying, and I told everyone to stop knocking, and then he knocked, and I thought, okay, bitch. And then I snuck into his room and got his bag, and I done a little magic thing. Every time he was touching it, he would hear like 4 knocks after every 25 seconds. And I thought it was going to be funny, and then I completely forgot about it, and it's just been a whole thing.
Well, is there a way to stop it?
I did stop it, but I stopped it after, what, 3 nights?
I mean, I guess, you've done what you can to fix the problem, unless you want to, apologize.
But if he finds out it was me, I don't want him to be mad.
I don't... Well, if he's still tired, maybe he'll be too sleepy to be mad.
Then that would just feel fake.
I feel like it's easier to say it now than to wait and say it later. And I don't think, even if Lorcan's mad at you. I don't think he's gonna be so mad that he's gonna, like, leave or stop being your friend. Maybe you could make him a sandwich. Maybe he'll feel better.
Sandwiches aren't my thing, but I'll make sure he gets an extra big portion of stew. Like, let it, Andy.
There's just a snore. I mean, that sounds like a good idea. But
And then I'll apologize.
yeah.
And hope he doesn't hate me. And if he does, I will cry and run away, and no one will ever see me again. I'm kidding. That was dramatic. I'm sorry for dropping all of that on you. I just needed to get it off my chest.
I mean, you could always talk to me, Freesta.
I know. We're best friends, aren't we?
Yeah.
Let's be lazy and make some breakfast too.
Okay. So, as you guys are making your stew, go ahead, roll for me a d20.
Check. 18.
All right. Well, this is okay. The aroma is heavily spiced. There is smells of cardamom, curry, pepper, all sorts of aromatics that fill the air. And you would notice it, the pot becoming a thick, sort of orangey yellowish color, and chunks of meat arise, and you find yourself with a chicken korma. So it's almost curry-like.
Great.
And that's what you all wake up to, and you can all press your long rest button.
Yay.
Food!
Yes, a lot of food.
See anything interesting at night? Ghosts, perhaps?
No, no ghosts. I did hear some music, but the same as last time.
Gotcha.
How's Larkin looking?
He looks better. Some of the perhaps more well-rested he has since this adventure.
So I hand him like a bowl, but it's like a bit fuller than the rest.
Oh, thanks. And he'll start tucking in.
Well, could I talk to you later, if you don't mind? Please. Nothing bad, I promise.
He gives a quick glance over towards Ansel, and then, yeah, sure, we could talk.
Cool. We'll wait till after breakfast. And Risa sits down and starts eating, not making eye contact with anyone.
What about the rest of you?
Eating, I suppose.
Yep.
How's everybody's morning?
Great. Lovely. I got breakfast curry, I guess.
Ooh. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we've got breakfast curry. So,
Fun.
if there are no conversations that happen over breakfast, what happens afterwards?
Onwards.
Yeah, if you want to set out.
I pull Loken aside before we head. Um, so I'm just going to tell it as a story first, and then you'll get the explanation. So remember when I was talking about knocking, and then you annoyed me by knocking on the table?
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was really good. Anyways, so I thought it'd be funny, and it kind of was at first, to sneak into your room and put a magical enchantment on your bedroll that every 25 seconds you would hear knocking, and I'm sure you know where this is going, Look, and I'm so sorry I kept it going. I completely forgot about it, and I saw you were very tired, and it's entirely my fault. Please don't hate me.
All right. I don't hate you.
Oh, thank God.
I have been very tired.
I know, I saw.
Are you also the reason why my bag smells?
It doesn't anymore.
All right. Means that I'm gonna have to put some thought into how I'm getting you back.
Okay, as long as we're like okay, I don't care how you get me back. You could stab me in the chest and I'd be okay with it, but we're still cool.
Oh yeah, no, we're cool. I can't
Okay,
be stabbing you in the chest.
okay. Well, I was worried for nothing. Let's continue on and talk to Andy's dead family.
Okay.
Did we hear this conversation?
What's your passive perception?
15.
I'd say Andy would be able to hear it.
Um, I'd say Freesta would have pulled him away, but as soon as she started getting into the story and being more emotional, she would have been louder and forgot that she was trying to be quiet. So
Yeah.
I'd say
Yeah.
everyone could hear the story if they wanted to.
Yeah.
And like we saw your guilt from before and stuff, so I think
Yeah.
put the pieces together. Okay. All right. As we walk, then I would get near Lorcan and start explaining a little bit about my brother, Carrick, who was a famous prankster. Um, and I could introduce the two, and maybe they could just randomly talk about pranks and have fun. Mm-hmm.
You know, that's quite auspicious that you bring that up, Andy. Maybe I will take you up on an introduction to your brother.
Yeah, yeah, he's great. If you ever want to get back at somebody, he's a good one to know. Anyway,
I am terrified.
I mean, he's kind of the reason that I'm not terrified of trees, so maybe you should be. Uh, it's fine.
Okay. So, as you are. Uh, as you all are moving through, you're still 2 days out from where you should be arriving. there's still some travel, but Andy, you're starting to recognize some of the more developed areas. There's still some portions that you know personally you haven't traveled down. You don't know if others have or have not. But what are you all doing?
Being stealthy.
Yeah, go ahead, give me a stealth roll.
Are we all being stealthy?
Are you?
I mean, I don't want to be left out.
So far, two of you are very not stealthy.
It's coming back again.
Yeah, Ray.
I've been chased. I swear.
Hey, for theory testing purposes, Shay, do you happen to have an AO3 tab open?
Oh, I forgot about that. I don't, but I should. My rolls have been quite good, though.
Yeah.
Maybe, wait, do I have an AO3 tab open? I do, it was in a different workspace. Oh my god.
Wait, should we be having AO3 tabs open or something?
Yeah, it's a good luck charm for digital dice. You need to have an
Okay.
AO3 tab open. It needs to be the most disgusting smut you've ever seen in your life, and your rolls will be fantastic.
Okay, I'm opening AO3 right now.
Okay.
Go to where Faye's written stuff and go in there.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's not disgusting, that's art.
It can be both.
Yeah.
Yeah, no judgment here.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are, moving through, Andy and Teresa, you are keeping very quiet. You are, very much not alerting anyone, of your presence, but Ray and Tala do step quite loudly. You all can hear it sort of echo off the cave walls.
Hey, we're both kind of tall and whatever, you know. We have excuses.
With the same height, Ray.
You know. Yeah, but you know.
What do I know?
You know.
I know a lot of things. You need to be
Yeah,
more
so you know.
specific.
You know.
I do know that I'm better than you. I should stop being
Oh,
proud.
that's mean.
Stop crying. This is why stealth is bad. Sound of the
If you
tears
were
hitting the
me,
ground.
yeah. Andy, please stop being me.
Freeze, are you bullying somebody?
Probably, yeah.
She's bullying me.
Do I have vicious mockery? Let's see. I do, I think.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't, but I would pretend. Nah, I'll just give you bunny ears for a little bit. It's fine.
Understandable.
Thank you.
Wizard buddies, you know.
Yeah.
So what attacks us Faye while we're having this nice light conversation?
Wait, what?
Nothing's attacking you
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
yet.
Yeah.
We're doing that ourselves?
Um,
Okay.
Freesta, you would notice something here. You're keeping your eyes out, just sort of as you're walking, and this is a more, not something just you kind of gleam from looking. It's more investigative in nature, but passively, you would spot something. You see a portion of the cave wall that It looks to be of the same rock, but it seems malformed in a way.
What's up with that wall? Fix is going to lean on it.
It's sturdy, but go ahead, roll for me an investigation check here.
Can I help it?
Yep.
Oh, you don't need help. You got your glasses and stuff, right?
I do have a magnifying glass. I don't need it though.
With
Yeah.
a 23, you can tell that at one point, this portion of the wall that you're leaning on, that you're investigating, wasn't here. It was a walkway of some sort, a doorway, maybe even a tunnel. And then afterwards, perhaps through magic or stone shaping, masonry even, it was filled up.
This was a secret passage or another passage at one point. Someone blocked it. Purposely, it looks to.
Yeah. Faye, would I know about any cave-ins or reasons why deep gatherers might have blocked off a tunnel?
Roll a history check.
Great. 21.
Ooh.
21. You've heard, of course, of passing stories of cave-ins, but those were all warnings of staying away from the more older portions of the tunnels where it might be unstable, things where other situations had happened in the past. Nothing specifically comes to your mind of sealing off a chamber. That's odd to you.
Curious. Oh, I have to mention door, don't I? Does it seem hollow?
I knock on it.
Yeah, like.
There does seem to be space on the other side, as if they just covered up the entrance.
Gosh. That's rough.
That's fun. How many times can you dimension door? I don't want you to get trapped.
I can do it 4 times.
Okay. You're fine. Ish.
Um, do, how thick is this sealant? Do we get a sense, like very thick or like a millimeter?
I'd say with Frista's investigation, it's not terribly thick. Perhaps not as thin as you may want. It's probably about a foot of stone.
Would I have any reason to suspect that is this what? Actually, does this do what I want it to do? That thunder wave might be helpful. I guess I really want both. Whatever.
Underwave could work. If there was a weakness in the stone,
Can we look for a weakness in the stone?
yeah.
If there is any.
with a 23, Frista, you don't spot a pre-existing weakness in the stone from your previous investigation.
Let's make a weakness in the stone. I headbutted. I'm kidding.
But with your 23, I would say that you do spot areas where you could start the process that Thunderwave could finish.
Anyone
Well,
have
wall would
anything
you?
powerful
Um,
that can?
No dynamite.
Does anyone have any dynamite?
dynamite.
I used all of mine, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, different dimension situation. Oh,
Only that.
would Chime of Opening work?
Let me look at that.
If no lock or latches remain, the object itself opens. Do
Technically,
they?
there is no locks or latches, so it should just open.
Yes, that would be my argument too. Yes. Because a wall is an object.
If all else, maybe do
I
flaming
mean,
or can ram into it.
technically,
Yeah.
this is functioning as a door since there is a hollow space behind it. Um, what do you do?
If I had, Andy would take it out and go, "You want me to try it? I got like 7 charges left."
Try it. Why not?
Okay. D point open?
All right. As you use the chime of opening on the door, there is the crisp bell-like tone, and then a rumble, something deeper, and you would watch as what may have fractured over many years, erosion and time, gives way in a matter of moments, and the wall crumples, leaving
Oh.
a tunnel, a hallway of sorts, ahead of you.
Is it dark and scary?
There are no lights. You will need dark vision if you do not have it.
Alright, I'll do dancing lights. Cause yeah.
Dancing lights arises and it's strange, Andy. This looks like someone was in the middle of mining down here at one point before it was sealed up. Except that the tools here aren't quite mining tools. As you get closer, anyone who would like to roll for me a history check is welcome to do so.
It's tools for sacrificing.
I don't think the ALP is working.
Maybe
Wait, it's working for me.
Yeah, maybe it's only for Shay.
It needs to specifically be the Dorfic.
Maybe it has
maybe
to
that's
be the
indication. Yeah.
My lucky Dorfic.
Man, I wish I knew who the author was so I could tell them that.
They might be in this Bloodsmith server.
There are people who know who wrote that thing. Like they know who Anon is. And they just don't tell, and I respect them for that, honestly. Andy and Freesta. These are more like masonry tools. They are tools for crafting stone rather than harvesting it.
Like they were building back here instead of mining.
Perhaps they were building. Perhaps they were taking a more artistic approach, like sculpting marble.
Or symbols in arcane nature, symbolizing sacrifices.
Stuck on sacrificing.
They were definitely doing something that was stopped quite suddenly, because all these tools were just laying about when the area was closed. Who knows how long ago? Longer than any memory you would have.
Sure. Would none of that's ringing any particular bells in Andy's memory, right?
You have no history that comes to your mind of anything like this.
Could I look at the tools more? Like, do they have, like, owned by whatever? Or like, if found, returned to?
Yeah, go ahead, give me an investigation check, please.
Great. 14.
Yeah, you would see there is initials in the along the bottoms of half the tools here. The initials are BD, and along the sort of shaft of the hammer, it is another, it says Deep Gather, just along the handle.
Cool. Can I pick up one of the one that has the initials and the name scratched on it?
Yeah.
Great. If I can find some family members that ghosts, I'll ask them about this.
Even ask the ones that are ghosts, they might know more.
That's a good point, yeah. Especially because I have no clue what this is. Okay. BD. Oh. No. Wait, so deep gather.
There is still
Okay.
more to this tunnel. Like, this is like what
Oh, yeah.
This was like just what you saw in the immediate opening. This goes somewhere.
Oh. Yeah. Should we go? Yes.
I mean, we're this far. Why not?
It's a hammer that I got. Okay.
A hammer is what has the Deep Gather name engraved on it, yes. It also
Love.
has the BD on the bottom.
Okay, yeah. I'm just putting in my inventory. Okay. Onwards. Secret tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you are moving through, you find a descent ahead of you. And wherever this place leads, it is downwards. Do you continue?
Yes. Come what may.
What may? It is quiet as you descend. The sounds of the cave disappear behind you. But it gets colder. The dancing lights pick up on portions of the wall that are carved here. And go ahead, let's get history checks here.
Dorfic is not helping.
These are Andy, Ray, and Tala. You are able to recognize that the carvings here are more dwarvish than halfling. There are, of course, shared properties that you would notice, but anyone wants to roll for me a religion check, you are welcome to do so.
The Dorfic has lost its magic.
Damn.
Would Hunter's Bane apply?
Hunter's Bane does not apply here.
Cool. I didn't want to do anyways, you know, I just wanted to ask.
What?
Ray, you would recognize what is here. These carvings are very much in line with Oblorn Graveguard, a dwarvish deity of death, of the dead, of tombs and secrets.
Fun. I'll share this with the group.
What? What is this? Grave what?
Oblorn
Yeah.
Graveguard.
Oh, didn't we hear about this guy before? I feel like we did.
He's appeared in a Mortal Guardian side quest.
Well, no, like
Like here.
us.
I feel like we did too.
I've not
Where
mentioned
was
him.
this? Yeah, you did. It's in my notes, buddy. Let's see.
Fairly
It was an
s-
altar.
The last name just sounds kind of catchy.
They were Zirian or Oblong Graveguard.
Oh yeah.
When was this?
This was in This was in oh, what's that town called? The stupid tree where we got
Okay, no, now I remember.
There's always a bunch of trees. Name
And
this specific one.
yeah.
Now I'm turning into Shay.
That was in Ramsdale.
Ramsdale. R1. Yeah, that guy. Okay. What the hell does a dwarven god of death and secrets? I mean, the secrets I kind of understand, but death and tombs. Why is it so close to my community home?
Sacrifices.
Yeah, I wonder why.
She's stuck on this.
I mean, isn't the
don't
tree just
believe
a
it.
big tomb?
But
Just
but
accept
no.
it.
no,
Yes.
my family does not practice sacrificial whatever to a tree.
Andy.
It's not
Yes,
how this
they
works.
do.
Andy, I love you, but come on.
Yes,
Gotta
you're in
admit.
denial.
Yeah.
I am in denial because it's bollocks. It's stupid.
I understand this is a stressful situation, but the sooner that you come to terms with it, the sooner we can move on.
Dang.
Well, certainly let's move on because I just want to sprint back. Oh, my family okay? My siblings okay? My cousins? My stupid brother?
No,
Parents even?
they've all been sacrificed.
Don't say
Ray.
that. Don't say that.
What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, it just slipped out.
You can tape your mouth shut.
What the heck?
Please,
And
yeah.
not in the good way.
I mean,
Not-
how does it mean,
Uh,
like, I mean, could be, I just,
Does this keep going, this tunnel thing?
Yeah, these are just the starting of the markings on the wall. It does continue to go down.
How far down?
One way to find out.
Oh, fine.
All right, let's
Fine,
go.
I guess. Let's get to the bottom of this. Unintended.
Uh-huh.
It
Great.
is a continual descent, and with the depictions of Oblorn along the walls, the chill, the silence, it is almost like walking to the bottom of a grave, which is a very comforting sort of despair, since there are so many ghosts about. Perhaps this is a way that they could be tied, or perhaps a way that they could be freed. Something to think about, of course. There is a change in the walls. The carvings are no longer just artistic depictions, but now they are full on abscesses. They are filled with skeletons, the remnants of ancient buried. And in the dancing lights, at the bottom of this path, you seem to find what looks to be some sort of ossuary. A tomb surrounded by figures, short in stature, potentially halflings from the very beginning of this settlement. Perhaps others. And a box made of bone. It's almost humanoid, but it seems to radiate malice, and the bones are black as pitch.
Can Andy start humming counter chime to himself?
Yeah, totally.
Right. Something not dark and depressing. Yes, go closer though. Mhm.
Okay. What do you do as you get closer?
Uh, investigate the black bone box.
Uh, Go ahead, give me an investigation roll.
And you my magnifying glass.
Is that an advantage?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. 22. Hand it back.
As you are looking over it, there is not much to this box, but there are runes that are engraved in it, carved into the bone. And you can see that it's not just simply that the bones are dyed a black, but that they are indeed discolored throughout. The runes are dwarvish. If anyone knows how to read it.
Not me. I don't think I have tongues either.
If someone has a comprehend language, that would also work here.
Does Tala? Tala might.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, yay.
I was looking through it. I was like trying to find. I swore I had something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to cast that, please. I don't know how that works.
You cast the comprehend language spell, and you do have to, of course, touch the text that you are wanting to read to get to such a uh, uh, result that you are looking for. But and as you look over what it is, I can make houses, or I can make men. I'm dust when you stop moving, but I thrive beneath your skin.
That's great. I'll share it.
Fucking depressing.
Yeah. Should I detect magic on any of this? Is there anything that I maybe
Might be
missed
a good
out?
idea.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
maybe I could do detect magic, and you could do you could keep comprehend languages. So we have both going because they're both.
yeah.
Uh,
If you want to.
oh, I lied. Comprehend languages isn't. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead. Do detect magic.
Okay.
Comprehend languages isn't concentration. So
Yeah. I'll do some. Is there I guess yeah. Just yeah. Detect magic.
As you cast the detect magic spell, the ossuary box radiates abjuration magic. It is protective in nature.
Place going down here.
could we do like an Arcana check? Is it like
Ooh.
protecting contents of the box, or like?
Hard to say for sure. You don't know what the spell is, just the school of magic, which is abjuration.
Want to try and open it? I feel like that's a really bad idea.
I would love to open.
If only there was a way to open it. But we'll have to see opening shenanigans after our upcoming ad break. So hang out with us. We will be right back to continue along with our story. It gets a little dark, a little spooky. But before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They help us out. They help keep our games affordable. But if you want to directly support us, you can always do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen and in our chat room. Donations help provide your GM with much needed caffeine, but they also unlock awesome perks for the entire community. Perks that benefit everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, new quests, all sorts of fun things. So stick around. We'll see you guys very soon.
Your mom.
Mom.
All right. We are back here, and as we are returning, it is to you all in the ossuary, with the ossuary. And, yeah, there's abjuration magic here. Very strong one. What would you like to do?
Like to activate my Crimson Rights. Right
I
of
was,
the cold on a longbow. Actually, no, right of the storm.
I was gonna say your mom. Just-
Horseshoe it.
Wait, Ray, you want to do the thingy where
Oh
you like put on
yeah,
armor and
major
like
armor.
defensive and stuff? Yeah.
I'll do major.
Totally.
Oh man.
And Tala, you got the great suggestion of doing dispel magic on it. I think that's a really good idea.
Big one.
All right, cool. 5th level dispel. Lovely.
Can I get a wisdom check, please?
From
Tala.
Tala.
For the dispel magic.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, the magics in place stay present. Sure, go ahead. I'll need another wisdom check.
I redeemed advantage with Twitch points.
Alright, so Tala has advantage on this wisdom check.
Ooh.
There is a wavering. There is magic here. It can be, it seems, manipulated. But unfortunately, it still stays in place. For now.
Damn it.
Can it just be burned open?
Mm.
What kind of box is it? Is it wood?
It's made of bone.
No, it's made
Oh,
of black bones that
What
radiates.
do bones? Do bones? Yeah, I guess it would. Right?
Is it
Do-
advantage
do-
cooldown red?
Yeah. Could give you a bardic and do it again though.
Oh, I forgot you're a
do that.
bot.
Yeah, I'll give you a bardic. It's a D8, and I'm like, I believe in you, Tala. You can do great things. Go for it.
The power of friendship.
Yeah, power of friendship.
Ooh, ooh. On that D8.
Oh, you rolled a
Oh,
d10, it's
hell
a
yeah.
d8.
Oh yeah. Well,
We'll call it a D8, right?
D8, but like, I feel like
As long as it's a 2, it's like maxed out. Oh,
Oh!
hell yes.
hell yeah.
Alright.
As a 25, Faye.
It is a 25. There is a moment that Ray, with the detect magic, sees that the abjuration magic diminishes. And then I need to check something here real quick. And then there is in the moment where it is empty, a spark. It gleams of evocation magic before the abjuration sets back in.
That sounds great.
If you would like, as you watched that, Ray, to roll for me a Arcana check.
Okay. Oh god.
There was something there, some sort of preparatory magic, as if someone may have expected a attempting to dispel. But that's all that you're getting.
Interesting.
Now you can share that information, and if anyone else wants to roll an Arcana check, if you do that.
Yeah, I'll share it.
Yeah.
No reason to hide it. We're all here.
Frista and Andy, you've heard of spells like that, particularly one called Contingency, a backup plan of sorts. Another spell was inlaid when this one when whatever was cast upon this box was cast. Someone really didn't want whatever is held inside to be exposed to the outer worlds, whether that is for your protection or for its.
I don't know if that's a sign that we should stop or if we should keep going out of spite.
Should we do?
I mean, it's taken resources to open it. Do we want to continue?
Yeah.
I mean, there was the words that were engraved on top.
Wait, how big is
What
this?
what were those again?
I can make houses, or I can make men. I'm dust when you stop moving, but thrive underneath your skin.
What underneath your skin? Live?
But thrive. THRIVE.
Bones?
There's a glow. And the
In
abjuration.
common? Okay.
The abjuration magic settles down around the box. For Ray, who is watching, you would see it almost absorbed to the inside. And then the glow is gone.
Great. I
So
love
it's no
seeing
more
that.
magic?
It's not radiating abjuration magic.
Shall we open it? Push the button.
I hide behind Ray.
Oh, wow.
Andy'll go try and open it.
Andy, you
So what's
lift the ossuary lid. And resting inside is a short sword.
Fancy.
It's absolutely cursed. Don't you dare touch it.
Yeah, hell no, I'm not picking that thing up. How heavy is it? Is it more than 10 pounds? Asking for a friend.
Hold on, I gotta look up something
Do you
real
want
quick.
Mary to carry the sword?
Mage hand.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. If it's the same weight as any other short sword, it would well be underneath the 10 pound.
I identify it. Just a minute.
Yeah.
It won't reveal if it's cursed, but it'll give us more information about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alrighty. You would, if you wish to cast an identify spell, you hold the sword in your hand, and it is cold to the touch. The blade is of a. It almost looks like tarnished silver, but it gleams sharply. Though, Ray, you're not able to see a magical aura around it. With the detect, the identify spell, it seems that it is imbued with a spell of non-detection. It is magical in nature, but only the strongest or more intense divination magics could reveal such things. It's a weapon of, it's a +1 short sword with the non-detection.
Anything else?
Yeah, it'll do an extra cold damage on a hit.
Uh-huh. Right. Can I take out my mirror and look at it through my nerfed legend lore?
Sure. You look into the mirror of the past, thinking of this sword, and you see, Max, what do you want? You see rolling hills in the glass, Weston, but there is no lantern tree here. But you see a collection of gnomes and dwarves together. They set the foundations, they dig beneath the earth. They seem to hearken to a more dwarvish pantheon, but with the liveliness of halflings. You see a a forging of a blade by dwarven hands, blessed by a halfling and worn, passed down from father to child. And it is displayed. And over the years, the colors darken and change, but it stays sharp as ever.
Well, that's fun. Should we stick it in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Without touching it?
I mean, I've already touched it to identify it.
Can I touch
Without
it?
touching it more?
I will drop it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Interesting.
Just put ominous short sword.
I wonder if that means that the deep gathers are really mixed lineage. Maybe the rest of us are too. Curious. Anything else down here? Okay.
Not in, I mean, there's of course bones in the ossuary, but not in the box.
Yeah.
Just this one alcove hidden away under the gaze of Avborn Graveguard.
Fun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, should we head back?
I guess. This was a fun little side quest.
Yeah.
It
Love
won't
going
mean
back
anything.
home. Faye, and like on the way out, Andy wants to see if she can figure this out too. Did it seem like maybe like more modern, if you will, deep gather folks or digging around, doing whatever, and then they discovered this tunnel and then stopped doing stuff? Would that be feasible given the evidence?
Go ahead, give me a insight check.
Yeah. 24.
It seems that The ossuary was there before the wall went up. No one seemed to have been trying to get in. So whoever closed this place off likely knew of its existence. And perhaps that itself has been forgotten.
Andy will turn to Freesta and go, "Do we really want to take that sword out of here?" Question.
Um, I mean, it's technically in a like
Yeah.
extra dimensional space right now, so
Uh-huh.
I think it should be safe.
Sure. I mean, I guess broad strokes can't get any worse, right? Apparently, people are going weird, and my grandfather might pass away soon, and Grandma Stefania's doing weird stuff, singing with the tree, or the tree singing or something.
Sacrifices. I mean, we can keep the sword here if it makes you feel more comfortable.
I don't know if it does, to be honest. I just wish it didn't exist. Kind of look at Ray, but I don't think you can actually destroy it. So maybe.
What? What? You look at me when you said that.
I'm just saying you like to burn stuff. Okay, you have a history of burning stuff up, blowing stuff up.
Okay, I thought you said, like, I thought you were kind of like,
You wish Ray didn't exist.
yeah.
Oh no, like she can make things not exist. Is the vibe, not the.
Sure, sure. It's okay, Ray. We appreciate you.
It's fine. I'll just keep walking along.
I mean, I can always try.
No.
No, I don't think it would really.
Brenda,
I don't think it would do anything.
I think it would be
This
fun.
blade survived a lot. You can always destroy it later, right?
It hasn't survived
yeah.
me yet.
It hasn't met you. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Yeah. Go back. Have my hammer. All that jazz. Do I know of any prominent members who might have been deep gathered?
Roll for me a history check.
Okay. History. Dirty 20.
There have been plenty of bee deep gathers, but all the ones
Great.
that you can think of didn't have a eye for carving the stone, just mining it. Or
Okay.
we're more business minded.
Sure. Okay. Older than that then. Okay. Great.
As you all continue back up, still cool beneath the earth, but no longer that deathly grave-like chill that settles over your skin. You return to the path of trying to get to the center of the West Hills. You all hear a scream. Blood curdling, it echoes off the walls, and then it is silent.
Maybe it's just a ghost.
I like how just a ghost is what we're going with. Just a tormented member of my family who's been here for who knows how long, screaming their bloody guts out.
I mean, if we were
It's
told not to
fine.
approach them if they were screaming.
We were told that, yes, but I think I got the vibes from you that you wanted to shoot one of my family members. So like,
Oh, that was the wrong vibes to give off. I sincerely apologize. Anyways, are we going to go towards the screaming ghost for no
Maybe,
reason?
not go towards it personally.
maybe they need a hug.
They
I
might
think
need
they
a
need more
hug.
than a hug. A hug of
Right.
fire is, yeah, no, it's just avoid
What?
it.
Let's just
What?
continue on. I'm sure we'll hear more screams to fuel our nightmares as we continue. Let's not get
Yeah.
caught up on just the one.
Right, yeah, no.
But what if it's a quality scream?
You want to hear a
I don't
quality
even, I don't
scream?
mind. I don't.
You continue on your walk and close some more distance, but you can feel it in your bodies, an ache for rest. Why don't we get survival rules to find a place to set up camp?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm freaked out by the caves. Good job, Tyler.
You find a suitable spot, defensible, able to see the caves around you. Not terribly uneven, so you can sleep easily. What do you do as you settle down for the evening?
Watches.
Yeah, we can get a watch going. Do you want to continue your pair up from last night, or do you want to do a new pair up?
Good with whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sticking to my usual.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Ray and I could take first again, and then we could finish up the what's it? The web spell.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
You're welcome. Wizard buddies for the win.
Yeah.
I feel a little left out.
Good.
Yeah, well, you're an artificer, so.
Yeah, well, am I not the smartest in the party?
Might be,
I don't know.
maybe.
I don't know.
It's fine. You wizards. Enjoy your watch.
We will have a grand time of
Yeah.
not watching during our
Fine.
walk.
Me and Terramanda have the best watch, don't we? Don't we, Terramanda?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. So you guys have your watch. And Feaster turns away dramatically and goes to sit against the wall.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, trying to show that she's joking, having a hoping that
obvious,
gets
nothing
across.
dramatic.
Because she can't. It seems like something she would do seriously, so she wants to try and make sure people know that she's joking.
Do we know that she's joking, Faye?
Do you?
Can
Do
I
we?
roll a performance check or something?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
me a
Roll the
performance
performance check
check,
from Krista.
Krista, and then insight check from everybody else.
Great.
12.
Yeah, okay. We're fine.
Ray's just worried.
Yeah. Ray's a little guilty. Ray feels bad.
So as we settle in for our watch, picking up with our same combinations as we had last evening, Andy and Ray will start us off. Go ahead, give me perception checks, please.
Yes, that checks out. I'm helping Ray with web.
Yeah. Why couldn't it be a 7? Well, actually, I'm glad it's not a 7.
So
I hate
close.
7s.
Yeah, but we could have been twinsies.
We could have been. Maybe you should have been
It's
6.
I should. Yeah, I should.
And then the
it's funny,
next
though, 'cause
roll
I
could have
literally
been a
can get
6.
Well, I could. I guess I could get 6. I have rolled double now once before.
You have.
But,
This is true.
Can we try to roll again so you can get a 6?
No.
No? That's a 6.
So,
My self disadvantage.
as the first watch settles in, the two of you are quite caught up in your wizardcraft to pay
Yes.
much attention to the cave outside of you. And besides, Andy, these are your family caves. Even if not Quickfoot, you've been in the community long enough. Surely, while there are some strange ghosts and oddities, nothing here is truly dangerous.
The ghosts want us to join them.
Web is continued to its completion, so we can add that to Ray's spell list.
Yay! Wait, how much gold do I take away now?
100.
Like 100, yeah. Think all.
Any scene or conversation going on between you all as you finish your spellcraft?
how are you, feeling?
Oh, great. I'm doing awesome. So good.
Yeah?
Mhm. Yep.
Could I do an insight?
It'll be contested
Oh,
against Andy's deception.
That's fine.
well, I feel bad for right now.
Maybe I'll. Why did the 7 now? Why did
Yeah,
the 7
Andy's fine.
If
Uh-huh.
Gray seems to not get it, then like Andy will kind of break down a little bit and go, "No, I'm kidding. Not great."
Oh. Do you want a hug?
Sure. Take a hug.
Okay. Real hug, Andy.
Great. Hug you back.
Pat, pat.
Yeah, exactly. There. Small. Yeah. Yeah.
If anything happens on your watch, none of you are privy to it. Which means that
Great.
it's as good as safe. Your watch goes undisturbed. Next up to watch is Tala and Lorcan. Tala, can you roll for me a perception check?
Ooh.
Alright. Tala and Lorcan are very fastidious with keeping an eye out for any sort of dangers, especially after the scream that was heard earlier. And the cave seems calm. Quiet.
Hey, Lorcan. Are
Yeah.
you sleeping well?
I mean, I wasn't, but last night was probably one of the best sleeps that I could have.
Oh, that's good. Because you've been looking pretty tired.
Yeah, Freesta got me with a good prank.
Free stuff.
Yeah,
Oh. Oh, that's good. She played a prank on you?
I mean, I don't know that she originally intended it as a prank. I think she was trying to, I don't know, pull a fast one on me, but I took it well enough.
Oh,
I was
that's
dead
so good.
tired, but now I just need to think of a way to get back at her.
I'm very proud of her. I thought I was the only prankster. That's good. Oh, wait. You gonna get back at her?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh. Prank war. That's fun. Okay. I don't feel well.
We'll just keep our watch and then we'll both get some good rest.
Okay. I'm going back to mute now.
Andy, you are asleep. And there is a voice that you can hear. Young Quickfoot, or Longstrider in your heart. I can help you.
Can I respond?
You can. Do you?
Oh, I don't want to. Um. Uh. Who are you? Do I know
I
you?
I am forgotten of this world.
Clearly.
But I once walked like you did. I too stood against great evil. I can help you.
Help me how? What's your name? Even if it's been forgotten?
Take up my sword.
Oh. The coast one?
Take up my blade, and I can help you.
What is your name? If it's Graveguard, I am not helping you.
There is no more whispers from the voice.
Oh,
But Andy, you do find yourself coming to wake from. Typically, you sleep quite deeply. But when you awake, you would notice something. The bag of holding at Friesta's waist has opened itself.
hey. Just it's open, that's it?
Yeah, it's still on Friesta's waist. It hasn't left her. It just the flap is open.
That's concerning. Can I do an insight check or a vibe check on the voice in my head that wouldn't identify itself and wanted me to pick up a cursed weapon?
Well, do you know that it's cursed?
Yes, I all but know it's cursed. That's good enough.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check.
Great. Fourth win. It's a shitty roll.
Maybe it doesn't remember its name. It is long forgotten where it was, but it knew perhaps key elements of its personhood. It existed once. It stood against great evil and bared a sword. And it was somewhat of your family, or at least of this community, as it could recognize you.
If this is BD, guy has a name. And I could restore it to him, I guess. Oh, there's so many names that could be BD for initials. Anyway, it's like the middle of the night.
It would be in the middle of the night, yes.
Fine, I'll go over there and rummage around in the bag of holding.
Do I notice?
Oh yeah, you've noticed this, Rista. You're
I
still
feel like you
you're,
should know.
you're in a trance. That doesn't mean that you're unconscious. So
Cool. I don't say anything, but I just look at Andy. Does
Just
Andy
like
have dark vision?
No, I don't. I'm having
Cool.
dancing light probably.
So I don't like try and make like any sort of like indication I'm up and watching you. Just from this place that I'm sitting, I just open my eyes and I'm just staring.
I'm assuming that Andy notices at some point.
let me just double check here. Um,
Great.
I mean, yes, you would at some point notice. I'm just going to
Right.
check something here to see how long it takes for you to notice.
So long.
With a passive perception of 15, perhaps it's by the time that you feel your hand grasping around a cool hilt that you would notice that sort of tingle at the back of your neck of someone watching you, and you look up and see Friesta.
And like I'll kind of pause and point at Friesta and go, I'm doing something dumb, but maybe it'll be a good thing later.
I'm excited.
And Andy will mutter a bunch of choice four-letter words in halfling and pull it out,
Right? You have
cursing various ancestors.
you have a short sword in your hand that again sharp as ever but looks of tarnished silver. It's cool, like ice in your grasp. But there is a pulse of something inside of it.
Great. Oh my god, I feel like what's his face? Grog. Hello, Mr. Sword.
There is a whisper, almost akin to the voice that you heard in your sleep. Join with me.
What do you mean, join with you?
Find me.
Oh. Doesn't that take an hour?
It would take an hour. But I could say that you could do that as part of your long rest.
Air quotes. Yeah, okay. Now I will be sleeping. And apparently not doing a watch.
But with Andy having acquired a blade, I'll get you details on that later.
Hey. So excited.
Second watch comes to an end. Trista, you're already awake.
Yes.
And then Terraminder, of course, will wake up to take third watch with you. You have breakfast to make.
What's Andy up to?
Coming up with all kinds of names for BD. They're not nice.
Are you still awake?
Yep. I am feeling great.
Okay. If that sword makes you go on murdery, you'd tell us before you kill us, right?
I'll do my best. I don't know.
Okay.
Actually,
Or
would
we
not
can
like
ask
to
for.
know.
I'd like to know.
Well,
It's-
you can know, but I just don't want to.
You're asleep, okay? I'd prefer to know so I can do something to stop it, you know?
I
Hey,
feel the same way, Freestyle.
let me know if you're
Okay.
about to murder me so I can murder you first.
Exactly. Thank you, ominous voice in my head.
It
So-
feels like
Wait, you heard it too?
Mike.
What?
Different voice, I promise.
Different voice? Are you sure?
I hope so.
The
We're all
voice.
The
We're
voice has.
all crazy.
I
It's
hope
all
so.
a big dream in a psychiatric ward. Okay, what? I'm fine. Just
No, you're
focus.
not. You rest. You don't need to sleep, just close your eyes. We'll make food and I'm keeping an eye on you.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. I give a little pat on the head and I go to make breakfast too.
All the while, Terraminder's just been watching Andy and like wringing her hands. Yeah.
Damn it, that's a code.
Yeah, Priesta's right. We're gonna make food. Please rest. And turns around.
There's some bread in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's probably rotten. Jesus.
yeah, it was right next to a dead body.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, there's still
and good
potatoes. We got the sack of potatoes weeks ago.
They've got all
And
the
the
little
carrots.
eyes.
Did they make new potatoes? Did they grow into the body and then make new potatoes?
They might have. I don't know, we dumped him with
Yeah, the
other
body.
dead bodies. Oh, there's still a squash in here. Oh, there's
Is there,
7
like, an
squashes.
ecosystem? A little like happy like microcosm in there. Find some pixies.
Oh my god.
This is disgusting.
It's glorious. Nature is awesome.
Can we get a D20 for our soup roll?
Roll for soup. That is a 9.
All right. once again, the broth is a sort of yeasty beer based stock with venison, potato, carrots, onion. You get a nice basic stew.
Yeah.
Yay.
You all can
Beer stew, my
press.
favorite.
You all can press your long rest button. Andy, you have a new attunement to a +1 short sword.
Oh, I do. I gotta get rid of something else.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
Does Andy look murderous? Is it like a murderous glint in her eyes?
I would like to know as well.
Yeah. Please give me an insight roll.
Cool.
Okay.
That is a 14.
Uh, Andy, are you feeling particularly murderous upon this morning?
Am I? I feel like that's a DM question.
Well, the DM is asking player and character how you feel this morning.
Feel a little bit like I got run over by a cart full of oil coming from the mines.
Andy seems a little tired this morning.
Mentally and physically.
If there's any murderous auras, I will at least make one of you aware.
So okay, great.
Eat some stew.
Uh
Don't kill anyone.
yeah. Meat eating stew, killing a bowl of stew.
No. Just casually eating a bowl of stew. No murder,
Okay,
not
sorry,
yet.
sorry. Freudian slip of the tongue there.
Sure. I crimson right my bow. Seriously, right to the storm.
Andy
Oh.
clocks that and looks at Terramander like, help me.
Um, I don't think Andy's gonna. Andy said that, if she feels anything overcoming her mind, she'll warn us. I think we should trust her.
Oh, I do. I just like to do this in the morning so I don't need to waste a bonus action during combat because it does last until the next rest. So,
Ah,
I also just wanted to do it while Andy might have been murdered because I thought it'd be funny if everyone thought that I mistrusted Andy.
Have you been doing this, everybody?
Funny, yeah.
no.
I'm glad you find it funny because I found it hilarious.
Yeah, I find a lot of things funny right now. It's a glorious thing about being stressed. Yep.
Is it the sword? The sword making you stressed,
A lot of things are making me stressed.
including the sword.
I could label them off, except one of them has only initials. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
what was it again?
BD. Yeah. You know how, like, the last guy who only had initials turned out to be ass, and that was unfortunate.
I could think of a couple of things that, could go along with this initial.
Same.
Yeah.
None of them are stream appropriate though, which sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shall we keep going? And then maybe I can go all motor hobo on other people that we meet later today.
Sure.
I mean,
As long as the murder is not directed at your friends.
Yeah, for
aw.
sure. I would hope it wouldn't be, but you never know. So, yeah.
Faye.
What?
Can I
said,
write it? Can I even write this out?
can you?
There's
Is
so
it
many
hard?
things, though.
So, as you guys set out, Let me just check everyone. Andy spots this, and Andy spots this.
And he spots this
What do
Nancy.
I spot? I do not have the highest passive perception.
You've
I'm
got
really putting that out there.
15.
I don't have a great one. I'll
And
be honest.
Tala, well, Tala is like a plus whatever.
Tala has a 13 passive.
Really?
I'm looking at it right now.
Really? Shock.
I got my DM back screen knowledge. Andy, there is a young halfling standing, staring at your camp.
And are they glowing?
They just stare.
Do I recognize them?
Roll me a history check.
They all need to wear name tags. Okay, 26.
You've never seen this person before, but they do have a lot of shared features to Grandma Stefania.
Is it Grandma Stefania?
It is not.
No. Shared. Okay. Hello? Can we help you?
The halfling stares. And stares. And as you watch back, you would notice her eyes become inky void until they are empty.
Great.
She's not gonna
I
scream
don't
at
think we can help her.
I don't think so either.
Anyway, I'm still gonna take a step forward though. Like, you don't seem okay. What's your name?
There is a voice familiar.
Ah. This is...
She means you harm. Turn
Oh
around
shit.
and continue walking. You're not far from home.
Not far from what?
Home.
What's home? Yeah, I think I agree with that one. Walk without um without losing sight of the halfling. Like walk a little bit like away.
Okay. Yeah. You can move and get back onto your path, keeping the halfling in peripheral until you have to settle on your path towards Lantern Tree and West Hill Community Center. Of course, you all would have noticed Andy's step forward, calling out, and then the path forward.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sword. Do you know what happened to Grandma Stefania?
There were signs. A tragedy.
Signs of...
Tragedy in the caves. A broken heart. One to be filled. The roots have grown into her.
the roots of the tree?
And what lurks beneath it.
Yeah, okay. Tragedy. Like, people died? More than one person?
Many souls were lost. And they linger here beneath the stone.
How do you know all this?
I am a watcher.
Okay, sure. That makes total sense. I'll relate that to my fellows and say, so after we get like a bit away, yeah. So I think I saw young version of Grandma Stefania. Sword, which has no name, told me that they wished me harm. She kept going, and now they're telling me that Grandma Stefania has tragedy in her past because of the caves, or the tragedy was in the caves, and lots of people, lots of souls died. And her heart was filled with roots of the tree and what lies beneath the tree.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
go over. I go over and I kneel down in front of Andy and go, Andy,
Yep.
did you just say the sword talk to you?
Maybe. Why?
I go ahead and put my hands in both sides of your cheeks. The sword talk to you in your head,
Yep.
and the
And in my
sword
sleep.
told you stuff. And then the sword told you that about your grandmother, Stefania,
Yep.
that she merged with the tree.
That the tree roots filled her broken heart. Mm-hmm. Very graphic.
Okay. Are you concerned?
Always. Yes, Tala, I'm very concerned.
Okay, yeah, good, because I'm concerned too. Everybody, you guys need to give me 11 minutes. And I sit down and I put my hands on the ground and I ritually cast commune with nature.
Okay. As you set up this ritual to speak with the nature that surrounds you here, we will see that conversation after our upcoming ad break. So, hang out with us. We will be right back to continue along with our story, but before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They're important to us at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can always do so through my Ko-fi. Link to that is on screen as well as in our chat room. Ko-fi donations unlock awesome perks. There's a full list of those perks on our Discord, so check us out there. And we'll see you all very soon.
BDE.
BDE indeed.
Hell yeah.
We return with Tala casting Commune with Nature. There is a connection to Angvinard, the god of earth, of mountains. And from the earth, you ask the questions. For prevalent peoples, there are, of course, plentiful halflings. Not just in the ground, but above.
Anybody near us within the, like, immediate area except for us?
Not what that spell
Okay.
functions as. It just lets you know of what's in the land within 3 miles of you. So there are people, halflings, within 3 miles of you.
Okay.
Well, you are in cave, so that's within 300 feet. So yeah, there are halflings within 300 feet of you. The presence of powerful undead is heavy within those 300 feet. And then, within 300 feet, any influence from other planes of existence, there are none.
Okay. I open my eyes and I go, okay. There are many halflings about, and also many undead about. Um, I'm very concerned about the sword. I'm now more concerned about that tree and Grandma Stefania.
Yeah, same.
Um, Andy,
Hmm?
why did you grab the sword?
It it called to me in my sleep, and it kind of seemed to know a little bit about me, about my leaning towards a more adventurous lifestyle. Um, and it seemed to want to help.
And that you felt like that was a good idea.
Yep. Well, I felt like yes, I felt like it was a good idea because it seemed to know things that would be useful.
Okay. All right. Well, I trust you. Be careful, okay?
I will do my best, Tala.
Okay, I
Yep.
give you a hug and I stand back up.
Aw.
You are setting out on your final day of travel. You should make it to the more populated portions of the caves, where day-to-day work happens. You'll be reaching the central portion of West Hills before night's fall. Why don't we get one of you to roll for me a d20, please?
Great stuff.
What?
D20.
Why? Why me?
Because it's you.
God damn it, 7.
Let's settle up before you leave.
All right. As your troop is going to continue on the path, go ahead. Everyone roll for me perception checks. We'll see.
Oh.
So about that.
All right. There is Andy. As you get a few more walks into, or a few more hours into your walking, you would be the first to hear it. The sound of hammer strikes.
Oh. Yay! I'll point that out to folks. I hear hammer strikes. That's good. Industry.
As you press forward, you start to see lights in the distance. Like firelight. Like torches or lanterns.
Cool.
And
We're
then
almost there. It's very exciting. I'll introduce you guys all to like all my relatives, and it'll be great and a good time.
And then you see them. Halflings. Deep gatherers. Deep gatherers. Get that second R in there.
Yeah.
Um, they seem to be hard at work. Making expansions to the caves, it seems. Opening up the space.
Cool. Do I recognize anyone who would be able to direct me to one of the elders?
Yeah. You would, see... Let's get a name generator here real quick. You see, you know her as Thea. She is a few decades older than you, but you recognize her.
Great. Hi there. How's it going? These are my friends.
She
It's raining a lot.
turns wide-eyed. Is that little Andy? Get over here!
Yay.
Brings you into a tight hug. There's the slight sweat smell. She's been hard at work all day, but it's more of a welcoming than perhaps you may have expected.
Yeah, that's nice.
And as she pulls back, and you've brought friends. Well, it's been a while since we've seen companions here in West Hill, but I'll take you in.
Yeah, you better.
Oh,
Hello,
hi, I'm Freesta.
I'm Ray.
And Thea, nice to meet you. Thea Deepgather.
Pleasure.
Yep. Say, Thea, kind of in a rush. Heard, well, okay, Leaf's having a kid, right? And so I'm coming back to see that, and then there's some weird stuff going on, and then of course I want to see my folks and siblings and such. Um,
Weird stuff. I don't know about no weird stuff. But yeah, Leaf's got a kid on the way. Your family's been preparing so hard. We're trying to, get some rooms here down here, and just in case there's more people gonna be coming in. Families rebuilding and all that stuff.
yeah. Are there a lot of kids on the way?
No, but I think this is a good omen. Nice sign that perhaps West Hill's gonna be growing again.
Really?
Man.
It hasn't grown in a while, has it?
Well, I mean, we definitely had a few losses. Some big chunks taken out in the past. And I think that perhaps with Leaf and his darling wife. I mean, you know this. She's a quickfoot.
Did I know this? I
You
feel like I
didn't.
didn't know this.
No,
Okay.
you knew. It came from
Oh, okay.
one of your sendings.
Okay, okay, okay. Gotcha.
But Yeah.
Yeah, say Thea, do you know I found this back there and I'll show her the hammer. It says BD on it and like deep gather.
It's old stuff. Nothing I'm familiar with, but I mean, I could take it to some of the elders and the deep gatherers and see if.
Oh, no need. I was gonna go talk to them. We found some interesting stuff. I didn't know that the caves went back that deep. Do you know what Elder Joyce? Shoot, what's her name? The deep gather buddy. Elder.
I mean, I think all the elders are currently with your family right now, preparing leave for a new child coming in, making sure that he's all him and his wife.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'll go see. Give my best to like Cedric and like Arnick and like all the rest. I'll come and give them proper hellos.
May I ask a question? You said something about like losing a great number of people. Um, how long ago was this?
Oh, a few centuries back.
Oh, um, do you know what happened?
Cave in, real nasty one. I mean, that was just one of a few tragedies back then, but that's the most recent that I can think of.
Oh, oh. And how old is Grandma Stefania?
A few centuries.
Did it involve Grandma Stefania?
It involved her whole family. Took out her portion of the clan. She's the only
Ah,
she's the only one left.
that's so.
Oh, she
Oh.
must have been so lonely. It's like a lonely gnome. Um, okay. Um,
Okay.
nice to meet you. By the way, did you know that this cave system is filled with undead people?
Oh, yeah, yeah. We might have run into some old family members in spirit back there a little bit.
He gives a look at Tala and then at Andy and then bursts into laughter.
Yeah. Okay.
uh, Andy, I didn't think that you'd be bringing home a seer as one of your companions. Good things. But of course, there's going to be some spirits lingering down here, and again, we had a few cave-ins. Some of them worse than others, but nothing to worry about. We've been here for generations at this point.
Well,
Sure.
that's right. Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you. And I will walk away.
Yep. Bye.
So, where do you wish to go now?
So, home. Can I get there? Just like running.
Yeah, you know these caves well enough at this point. These are the ones that you ran through in your youth. They lead out into the West Hill Central Gathering. You can see the different houses. You can know who lives where, so long as they haven't changed in your brief journeying. And you know the way home.
Right. Does the tree? Do we? Is it still raining? Do we see the tree?
It is not raining when you exit out.
Okay.
It seems that your few days under the cave have bypassed the rain, but you do smell, of course, the petrichor that lingers from such a rain like that. But you do see the
Sure.
tree and all the
It
portraits that hang up.
exists. Okay. I'm not going near it. I just want to know that it's still there.
Yep, it's there, looming as always.
Okay. Yeah. Then continue to the borough I grew up in. I guess. Barrow. Something.
It's a hobbit hole. Oh, sorry, halfling hole.
Yeah, that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay. Um, it is lively. There are people, family members that you recognize, community members that you have vague memory of. So they move in and out, and they all smile. They don't seem to recognize you at first. They don't even seem to realize that you're there. But they do, of course, notice the companions and then see you amongst them. Still smiling, nods of welcome from the community members. And
Do they seem weird at all?
roll an insight check.
Oh boy.
It's a little off, but I mean, no one's been unpleasant so far, but something doesn't seem quite right. Hard to put a name on it.
Hmm. I didn't see Beck, did I?
We have not seen Beck.
Do I see any of my siblings besides Beck?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, 8. Thanks.
Nope. You are not seeing any of them. They're probably here somewhere. You just
Maybe they see you.
Yeah, I just, I would. Do I see Leaf? I want to talk to someone my generation, which does not include my parents, or the elders.
why don't you give me an investigation to see if you can find Lee?
Maybe I'm a little overwhelmed.
Yeah,
from
there's a
people.
lot of people here, and you're not seeing Leaf, but you do feel a hand on your shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any it comes from behind. Do you have any sort of reaction here? Or do you just turn and look?
Yeah, I think she'd like seize up, like she's in trouble, and she was caught stealing something. She'd turn around.
Uh, you would see your sister there.
Ah, Steph. Hi, Steph.
And
Give her a big hug.
she wraps you up, and it's the same sort of very motherly hug that you got throughout childhood. And she pulls away. Well, it looks like you've been doing well. Perhaps you could have had a few more meals on your bones, but
Ha.
it's good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too. Yeah, and I'll give Friesta kind of a look when she mentions more food. Um, yeah. How's life? We're back for Leaf's kid. Heard things might be a little odd, but
It's hectic for sure, but nothing that I haven't been through. But enough about that. You probably just traveled so far. Let's rest you up some, get you something to feed you and your friends, and well, we can definitely make some time to stop by with Leaf and with Cousin Penny.
yeah. Oh, is that the wife?
Mm-hmm.
Penny's the.
Yeah, you probably don't remember her too much. She's more of my generation, but
Sure. Oh, that's awesome. You haven't seen our brothers around, have you?
I've seen Sev and Carrick earlier today. They were. It's always a mess when they're together. They were
Yeah.
putting something together. Fours was running some errands for Da. Uh, Haven't seen Beck hide nor hair.
I haven't seen Beck? Okay.
Have you seen him?
Not lately, nope.
Well, enough chattering. Come on, let's get to the kitchen.
Yeah.
And Steph will lead you all towards the kitchen. Not that, Andy, you need the leading. You remember the way, but it is, as you recall it, a large place. There's a table settled inside for snacking and sitting around while the cooking happens. There's already the smell of a feast in preparation, and Steph moves in almost naturally to flitter about the kitchen and throws together just a few finger foods to snack upon.
Lovely. How's Tan doing?
He's growing up bright, and he's still quiet, especially after you left, but he's real smart.
Good. Good. Yeah, I missed him. Missed you all.
We missed you too. But you'll have to tell us all about your adventures. You and your companions.
Yeah, that'll be a long tale.
Uh-huh.
Uh, well, I guess maybe a tale for another time. Maybe we could go see Leaf. Or there's a few things I need to look at. I'm not. I feel like I don't want to face Ma and Da right now. Um, but cousins maybe.
Why don't you eat up? I'll go see if Leaf and Penny are. I'll shoo the
Cool.
other company out so that way you can talk to them.
Oh yeah. Don't make a fuss. We'll be around here now. Not going anywhere immediately. Hopefully. So.
She gives a smile and stands over you, presses a kiss to your forehead, ruffles your hair, and stay out of trouble, Auntie.
I'm so good at that. Yep.
As long as we keep you away from the boys. And she'll toddle off.
Wait, did you say the boys? What boys?
My brothers. My brothers and I
Oh.
got in a lot of trouble.
Look, looks at Lorcan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna like the
Yeah.
sound of your brothers.
Yeah, you and Carrick, I would love to hear those conversations. Like, literally. That would be so entertaining. Oh, man.
Really? Nice. Well,
No, yeah. Siblings are great. Steph is great. Tan's her son. She was like a second mother to me. She's a lot older than I am. Like, many decades. I don't know. Many decades. It's wild.
sounds fun.
Yep. And then, okay, wait. Steph, and then four is my brother, and then Beck's the oldest, right? Beck, Steph, four is Carrick, Sev, me. So Carrick and Sev, troublesome folks. Beck was always trouble, but then he got moody and distant, and then there was that. But yeah. Anyway.
We will have to pick up with our reunion here in the evening at West Hill in our next session. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. We have much stories to tell, so if you want to keep up with them, follow us here on Twitch or on YouTube for our VODs. If you want to jump in a game yourself, you're welcome to join us over on our Discord and keep up to date with our newest announcements as well. And, as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.